Sometimes it just does that to me. And I see it looks like we still got about 10 people on, so I'm going to go ahead and go. Hopefully, and we'll record it so those people that did drop off because I was so late can pick this up later. We're going to be real quick today. I just wanted to bring you up to date on what's happening. Yesterday, we went to Finovate, and I had told you that this was coming up. We paid $10,000 to speak for 7 minutes in front of a 1,000 or 2,000 bankers. And I want to tell you something interesting. We got swamped when they saw what we were doing and how they could participate to get qualified transactions posted right into QuickBooks at the accountant's office. We had 20 major banks from Japan and China to MasterCard and Chase Bank and Wells Fargo Bank, including European and South African banks, come up to us in the next 4 or 5 hours and ask if they could work with us to put this together. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and we just got back, so we're trying to settle it all in and figure out what's going on. But I just thought I would let you know that they saw the potential here in getting transactions done this way and done quickly. This is it's coming up now. There we go. That's a picture of Travis and I getting up there on the stage in front of all these guys. And of course, I'm just wearing my jeans and telling my stories. And that's what they were so fascinated about. And then they tweeted pictures of us getting out there and doing it. Then other people started tweeting too. So I guess these bankers thought that was pretty cool that you could start doing transactions on the phone. Now, you have not seen Talk. And this is brand new technology that we've been working on over tax season, and this is how we're going to get you 100 clients. And I know that Caitlin and Oz have been calling you to set appointments so we can talk one-to-one starting next week. So I'm just bringing you up to date and of what's going on, but this was a really big deal. Then I'm getting on the plane in a little bit to go to Denver to actually pitch business owners, and we'll give those new clients to our Denver Talk firm. And then there was one other thing I wanted to show you here, if I can make it work. I had to reboot everything right before we started, so I'm not prepared. Nothing I can do about that, just sometimes it happens. So if you can just stick with me just a minute, I'm going to try to go to my Google Docs here. And what I'm looking for, we're real big on business planning and tasking, allocation, allotment, that sort of thing. And so our business plan is divided up into sections. Each person that works for us has a section they have to do, and they keep me up to date each day with how it's going. We use this Trello to track all the work, which is divided into separate sections, kind of like a project management. And interestingly, this is free, so I use Google Docs to post the plan, and then each one of my team members have pages on here that they're supposed to be, that wasn't a good page, that they're supposed to be doing the work on all the time. But in our business plan, here is something that I wanted to show you. Now, this is based on what we have learned over the last 6 weeks or 12 weeks. I really need you to have some things in place if you'd like these clients. And I'm hoping to send you 100 clients. I'm hoping that you go out and get 100 more, because you now know, once you see how this works, you'll know how to go to the local meetup group or BNI group or Kiwanis group or real estate investment group that's coming through town, buy 15 minutes of stage time, do a real quick demo on the Talk app, and then give it away. to everybody in the room. Well, once they get it, they start uploading all their documents, and it's a real short move to take these people from capturing documents on a free phone app to a paid client. That's a very short path. A short path could be a matter of hours or days at the most. But there are some things that I'm going to need you to make sure you do. And that's one of the things I'm calling you next week about. Are you using cloud computing in any way? You have to be there. I'm not going to get you 100 clients. You cannot be a one-person office. So if you're running by yourself out of your house and you're saving money because you don't have any employees, you're doing all the work yourself, then I'm not going to be able to get clients for you. You need to use QuickBooks Online. I know that some of us say, well, I hate that QuickBooks Online. I'm not going to bother with it because it doesn't do everything. But I can tell you that there will be no QuickBooks Desktop in the near future. And the future is coming a lot faster than most of us think because everything is moving to online and off that desktop. Just so you know that that's happening. I need you, if you don't have it, set up a LinkedIn or a Facebook page. Here's the reason why. These bankers yesterday continuously over the last 2 days hammered this fact that the market growth is in millennials, and they're the people starting the rapid growth businesses now. They're the people that are running the economy. They're driving the growth in the economy. Now, these are all bankers talking. I didn't know this. And they're driving the economy, but they do everything on social media. That this is how they connect, this is how they pick who their vendors are, this is how they ask questions of their vendors. They don't call them up on the phone, they post it, and then go check back later to see if you answered. So that's critical. So if you'd like these 100 clients to get you started, then I'll show you how to go get another 100. Then I'm hoping you even talk back to the current people you know, and you may even add a third 100 people into the mix by the end of the year. And some of you are going, oh my God, how can I handle 300 people? Well, you can, and I'm going to show you how. We're going to talk about this week. I'm going to come out, run around the country and do some one-day training classes on how to handle 100 people. And then we're giving this away. Right now, we're on track to pick up 50,000 clients this year, and that number may double just based on some of the relationships we started yesterday with banks. And of course, I know every one of you have a web page. If you don't, you need one. I think every one of you have downloaded an app by now because you've downloaded AutoKept, so that part you've got done. I'm hoping that you have some sort of source document tracking or scanning system. Most of you are using Talk in that arrangement, so we've got that done. And do you have your prospects and clients in a list? And this is going to be real important. And I know that it's hard to believe, but sometimes even after 25 years of email, some accounting firms don't have a list of who they know, and either an Outlook or some sort of basic CRM, and that's insane. And you're going to need this list because this list is who you're going to go to and build a relationship with on Facebook and LinkedIn. So those are the things that we're going to talk about on the phone when I talk to you. So that's all I wanted to cover today. And I know it's just been just a real quick update. So we've been out there. We've talked to banks. They're excited as could be about what we're doing. We were invited yesterday to come to Tokyo and to Beijing and to Hong Kong and to South Africa and to Barcelona to demonstrate this to banks. Now, and that doesn't include the ones all over the U.S. I was just talking about the ones all over the world. But we had high-level conversations with MasterCard and with Chase yesterday about how we can tie their credit cards into the Talk system to eradicate most of the daily transactions in accounting. So that's all pretty exciting. We're going to be on the phone. If you haven't set a meeting up with Caitlin or Oz, get on the phone and give them a call today, and I will talk to you later next week. Okay, thank you, everybody. That was it for today. Bye.